The Army Reserve's mission is to provide trained, equipped, and ready soldiers and cohesive units to meet the nation's requirements, at home and abroad. Part of the makeup of the Army Reserve are the 4 Regional Support Commands. A Regional Support Command, or RSC, is a non-standard, geographically dispersed Army Reserve installation, and the RSC is its garrison command. This means RSCs provide day-to-day base operation support, ranging from keeping the lights on in Army Reserve facilities to maintaining vehicles and equipment belonging to Army Reserve units to providing Army bands for special occasions. The 99th RSC, headquartered at Joint Base McGuire-Dix Lakehurst, is responsible for the 13 northeastern states. The 99th supports over 44,000 soldiers in 516 units and provides retirement services to Army Reserve soldiers in Europe. The 99th's mission is to establish customer-oriented operational synergies and disciplined, holistic, resource-efficient processes that produce maximum unit readiness for missions at home and abroad. The 99th RSC strives to achieve and sustain levels of Army Reserve materiel, training, and personal readiness that ensures the Army Reserve is the most capable, combat-ready, and lethal Federal Reserve Force in the history of the nation. This mission can be broken down into 3 broad categories of support: human resources and administrative, logistics, and infrastructure. Human resources and administrative support enhances personnel readiness and honors service to our great nation. The RSCs manage the enlisted soldier promotion process, conduct the Army Reserve Centralized Senior Enlisted Promotion Boards, and oversee line of duty, incapacitation pay, and medical MOS administrative review boards. RSCs also manage postage for official mail, copiers, and casualty notification and assistance, and military funeral honors in their region. Reserve Personnel Action Centers, or RPACs, deliver personnel and pay support for units without full-time unit administrators. Each RSC's Retirement Services Office provides soldiers and their families critical information about non-regular retirement benefits and entitlements, and post-retirement and surviving family member support as part of the Army's Soldier for Life network. The RSCs publish all retirement orders and certificates for Army Reserve soldiers. Some of the 99th's well-being programs and services include suicide prevention, substance abuse awareness, sexual harassment and assault response, and psychological health assistance. The RSCs manage and conduct event-based programs such as Yellow Ribbon, a congressionally mandated program that connects soldiers and family members with local resources, benefits, and services before, during, and after deployments. And Strong Bonds, a chaplain-led program that helps soldiers and their families build relationship resiliency through an interactive, nationally accredited curriculum. RSC logistics support takes several forms. At the 99th's 26 Area Maintenance Support Activities, or AMSAs, Army Reserve Dual Status Technicians service and repair units of vehicles, small arms, communication electronics gear, engineering and other equipment, as well as Army watercraft. The 99th has partnered with units located throughout its 13-state region as part of the Command's Maintenance, Sustainment, and Readiness Program. The program gives Army Reserve soldiers the opportunity to perform maintenance tasks at the 99th RSC's AMSAs and equipment concentration sites in order to increase skill proficiency and enhance unit readiness. This not only enhances the readiness of the soldiers, but also increases the readiness of the units whose equipment is being serviced. 9 equipment concentration sites provide secure locations to store and maintain unit equipment that cannot be stored at unit locations. The 99th has one of 2 medical ECSs, located in New Jersey, that provide storage and repair for medical, dental, veterinary, and early entry hospital equipment and medical supplies for Class 8. These medical supplies and equipment are used on a recurring basis for innovative readiness training missions conducted by Army Reserve medical units in underserved communities across the U.S. The RSCs manage the GSA fleet that supports reserve centers and operate new equipment fielding facilities that centralize new equipment issue and training for Army Reserve units. The RSCs are best known for their role in infrastructure, which includes operating and maintaining over 1,000 Army Reserve-owned centers, which are unit readiness platforms. The 99th RSC manages almost 300 facilities, totaling over 10 million square feet of building space and almost 6,500 acres of land. Keeping facilities safe, secure, and in good repair in an energy-efficient, environmentally friendly, and cost-managed manner is no easy task, and requires all who train in or use these facilities to be good stewards of finite resources. There are a myriad of training opportunities for individual soldiers and units in partnership with the RSCs through various hands-on training or hot missions that allow soldiers or even units to practice or develop technical skills. Regional support commands also have lawyers, chaplains, inspectors general, a historian, a legislative liaison, education specialists, and others who can provide expert advice and services in specialty areas. The RSCs also support the Army Reserve Ambassador Program. The 99th RSC can provide facilities and equipment for defense support of civil authorities, such as in 2012 when it supplied water pumps and strainers, as well as the Army Reserve Center at Fort Tilden in New York City following the devastation wrought by Superstorm Sandy. The 99th is working on ways to make measurable differences in both training and readiness. The 99th RSC has conducted mass medical events for thousands of soldiers in order to improve medical readiness. The 99th Soldier Readiness Improvement Initiative expands upon those mass medical events and offers administrative readiness as well. These events are concentrated in high population areas within the 99th's footprint. Army Reserve units must remain well manned, equipped, and trained at all times in order to be ready to deploy, enable, and fight in days and weeks. Half of all Army Reserve Public Affairs units fall under the command of the 99th. Their job is to highlight soldiers' contributions in civil and military settings. The 99th is also responsible for 5 of the 18 Army Reserve bands. Their mission is to provide music throughout the spectrum of military operations, to instill in soldiers the will to fight and win, and to foster the support of citizens. At the end of the day, it's all about readiness, and the RSCs are readiness enablers. It's about RSCs taking care of housekeeping functions and administrative matters, so unit command teams can focus on providing trained and ready soldiers and cohesive units for whatever our nation needs them to do. RSCs are your partners in readiness.